Folks, it's Felice again. So today I'm going to talk about when you are given a diagnosis of diabetes. Oftentimes it's overwhelming. The immediate thing is, oh my God, I had a relative with it. They had a very poor outcome. Is that going to be me? And who wants to get news that they have something that requires a lot of time and attention? It can be very overwhelming on top of having to deal with just day-to-day life and living and paying your bills and making sure that everything that you have in your household is in order. It can be overwhelming, especially in these times we're living in right now. So hopefully this segment will give you some insight about being diagnosed with diabetes. When I educated in a hospital setting and I had large groups, one thing that I noticed was that a decent percent of the people who I taught had known they had diabetes for a long time and just didn't want to get that absolute report that yes, you have diabetes. And depending on who your provider is and if you have access to somebody who does diabetes education, then that all lends to, how well people are able to adjust. But I'm going to talk about outside of the hospital setting, outside of your doctor's office. So you home by yourself and you thinking, damn, I just found out I have diabetes. Do I even want to tell my wife? Or do I want to tell my husband? Because they already be on me about my blood pressure. Should I tell people? What about my boss and my job? Those are some of the questions that people consider. It's important when you have a diabetes diagnosis that you have at least one person who you can be completely straight up with and let them know, look, I just found out this is going on. If there are other things going on in your family dynamic, you might need to wait a minute before you have a conversation